Guys, it's week 14 and it's time for things you definitely don't need to know to play fantasy football.
So to get started, the New England Patriots made their journey west to gear up for their big match against the San Diego Chargers.
Which, we're already in wildcard contention, so if we win this game, I think it's just even more solid proof that we deserve to be in the Super Bowl.
So they had some time to take in the sights and see some things. They decided to go to a Clippers game where they had the chance to meet some of Hollywood. But not just anyone in Hollywood. They encountered a very certain Justin Bieber. And I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago, Justin Bieber came to an innocent Bible study with my Pittsburgh Steelers, proceeded to take pictures, and then the next day they got killed by the Jets.
The Jets. Justin Bieber is sports kryptonite.
Sports kryptonite. He is just sabotaging sports franchises all over the Americas.
And unfortunately, we think that this means that it's going to be bad news for Rob Gronkowski. It's going to be bad news for Shane Vereen. It's going to be bad news for Jonas Gray. And Jonas Gray does not need any more bad news.
Yeah. So, owners be warned that they've been beavered.
They may no longer be believers.
Yeah, but you know who might be a believer? Because he just seems like he would still be a believer? Gronk.
So he showed up to this practice in San Diego in his practice shirt, which doesn't have a number on the back, but he decided to put a tape number on it instead. And of course he chose his favorite number, 69.
Not 87, which is his actual number, 69.
And Gronk has a history of saying that he loves the number 69.
You look like you're back to your top form.
All the time. I'll do some push-ups right now if you need me.
How many can you do right now?
Probably 69.
Jeez, good number.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's always good. We could do a show that's just called Things You Definitely Don't Need to Know About Gronk.
And we'd love to do it one day.
Maybe one day we'll do it.
Yeah. So, yo soy fiesta, Gronk.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah. And speaking of people doing what they want to do, a lot of times we think that athletes get to play by different rules. But the truth is, they're just civil citizens like us, and they have to do things like sometimes go to jury duty.
So, Darnell Dockett of the Arizona Cardinals had to go to jury duty this week, and he didn't want to be there, like the majority of Americans who get called to jury
no
duty.
one wants to be there.
So he live tweeted his experience.
In an effort to get out of it.
Which is amazing. He ordered pizza.
He mentioned that he double parked his really, really expensive, nice car in the handicap spot outside of the court room.
He gave legal advice on what he thought lawyers should be doing, but he was still called to be on the jury the next day.
So moral of the story is, if you're an athlete, you're not getting out.
No free passes for anyone.
No free passes.
It's coming to the end of fantasy football regular season, so a lot of us are hitting the playoffs. I made the playoffs in both my leagues, both half-point PPR and regular standard scoring.
I didn't.
But she managed a bunch of teams that actually did
that are going to the playoffs, and I'm excited about those. So... But, a lot of times people, they have these bets and they go in the beginning of the season and they're really pumped and they're like, yeah, I will bet you this thing. But then at the end of the season, you got to collect what you said you were going to do.
So Chuck Jose made a bet that he would have to recreate Sia's chandelier scene for scene, dance for dance, body leotard for body leotard if he lost. And he lost. Spectacularly owned Sia's dance.
Oh my god, he learned the dance and recreated the whole thing in an apartment. It's actually beautiful. You should really check it out.
So he might have lost at fantasy football, but he has won at Sia dancing. Anyway, check out the blog, check out the Twitter, let us know what you think below, let's see your best Sia reenactments, and we'll see you next week for things you definitely don't need to know to play fantasy football.